Hi, and welcome to the TLC Designs YouTube channel. My name is Lynn, or LV Handcrafted here on YouTube, and today I am making a 6x6 card, and I am going to play along with the Sketch Easy Challenge. I think we're up to 113. And I am going to actually combine a mix of some new releases from July along with some previous releases that I have. And if you've never played along with the Sketch Easy Challenge, you can check it out online. The bundle is a digital bundle, but I'll be using physical products, and it's really fun. Plus, if you play along and submit your entry, you can actually win a gift certificate to the TLC Designs shop. So here what I'm doing is I've already die cut a lot of little pieces from the Aztec Circle die set. It's a fantastic die set because you get a couple of circle dies. As you can see here, I've layered up. I've picked some papers actually from the release, the Chili Fun release last month in July, as well as the Sunshiny Day paper pad, which is, you can get the digital form of it through the Easy Sketch Challenge. And you get the two circle dies that you can layer up, and the outer one is gorgeous. It's got a really unique pattern, sort of a diamond dot pattern. It's really awesome. But then on top of all of that, Tammy has sort of fit as much metal as she can in this die set, so we get a lot of little accessory dies as well. You get the sun, which comes in cuts out in kind of two parts so that you can mix and match the sun rays versus the center of the sun. And I'm actually going to keep the two that I don't use because I die cut it twice, one out of a lighter yellow and one out of a darker yellow. But I think both work. I don't think it really matters which one you have in the center versus which one you use as the outer rays. So I'm going to keep the other set for another card. And then on top of that, we get some cloud dies, and these are really puffy clouds. They're gorgeous, and they come in different sizes too. So I've die cut a few of those several times. I actually really like that we get some of the teeny ones too, because it's a little bit suggestive of distance. Like, those are some clouds that are a little bit further away in the distance, which I think is kind of cool. And then we also get some seagulls, and I've die cut them out of, there's actually two different sized ones, and I've die cut them a few times and out of just black to be a little bit of a silhouette. And it's on my cutting mat, but you might not be able to see it very well against the black of my mat, but you'll see me add it to the card a little bit later. And here, our little gal who's sledding here, she's actually from the Chili Fun stamp set, and she's just having a blast of a time sledding down this hill. The little snowbank, I just hand cut that just so that I can have a nice hill for her to slide down. And I did color this off screen, and I'm actually using two different thicknesses of foam here. So part of her, the sled part, is going to be on the snowbank. And I've already lifted that snowbank with a little bit of foam. So I don't want to add too thick of a foam on top of that, because I still want to be able to mail this card out and potentially avoid having to pay that extra shipping cost. So I've used just some low profile foam there, and then I've used some thicker foam so that on the top half of her body, so that I can try to match the thickness of the snowbank as well. So I'm going to add a couple of more clouds here, and some of the clouds I've attached or adhered directly to the back of my card, and some I'm lifting up on a little bit of foam. Just to give it that little bit of extra dimension and a little bit of the sense of distance. So things being a little bit closer, some things feeling like they're a little bit further away. And here are those seagulls. Again, you get two different sizes, so you can really kind of suggest that some birds are kind of following that larger bird that's in front. And then I realized, oh, I should probably add a sentiment. And this is something that you probably want to do before you glue everything down while everything's nice and flat. Because remember, I've actually got this snowbank lifted on some foam. And so it's a little bit tricky to do this, but you can if you're really careful, because these are really nice photopolymer stamps. So they're thick. They're not your thin silicone or acrylic stamps. So you just want to make sure that as you're flipping your, if you're using a stamping platform like I am, as you're flipping that hinge over, you just want to make sure that the stamp doesn't hit the cardstock until you actually want it to. And so I did manage to get a sentiment on there, but worst case would have been if that didn't work, I would have covered that up with a little banner. So you can always recover from any mistakes in paper crafting, I feel. So while I had the holiday fun set out, because that's where the let's chill sentiment came from, I decided to add this cute little boy. He's sort of cheering her on at the top of the hill as she sleds down. And maybe he's waiting for, maybe they only have one sled between the two of them. So he's also got to wait his turn for her to come back up with the sled so that he can have his turn. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, and sharing. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing to the TLC Designs YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye.